Right black got you, right black got you, right black got you. Right black got you, right black got you, right black got you. Right black got you, right black got you, right black got you. Hope my sound is good. I hope my sound is good. Hope my sound is good. This is the Future Proud Look for Real TV. And I'm your host, Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat. And I got something real special for you for the night. Got something real special for you for the night. Um, uh, Give me a second here. Let me get this. I should have had this up already. Give me a second. Let me get this together here. Let me get this together. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get something in the chat. Putting something up in the chat right quick. Give me a second here. Just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Plus, we're trying to get people time to get into the building anyway, so we ain't in no rush here. Um, Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I wanted to get this up. Um, I wanted to get the. I wanted to pin the UL and the on the screen in case anybody want to come in. You could tap on that and come right in. I don't know why everybody have seem like they're having a problem with that. I know when I do it on other people's channel, I go right in. But this is the Future Proud for Real TV. As you can see, Miss Elliott is the first in the house. What's going on, baby? She said, "Hey, hey, hey, I'm in the house early because my job." Okay. And then she said, "Of course, thumb up the video too. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video." Then she says, "How are you tonight?" Unbelievable, baby. I am unbelievable, and thanks for asking. Get that on the screen right there. And as y'all can see that's going across the screen there, you can donate to our youth outreach program, the For Real team. You cash at me at the $ the For Real one. That'll be going across the screen uh, for our youth outreach program called the For Real team. That's the name of it, the For Real team. You can look it up. It's a legitimate youth outreach program. Okay. I got something real special for you tonight, and we're gonna give people time to get into the building. And I want to give a shout out to the For Real team. I want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters all around the world. Peace and Black Power. And once again, I am Raheem the Dream. Let me get on the camera here. I am Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat, and we're gonna get it in. I'm just trying to get some people some time to get into the building. Trying to get people time to get into the building. I hope everybody had a good, prosperous day today, and hope you're fine, and I hope your families are fine. Okay, and matter of fact, hold on. You know what? Let me shoot these. I'm gonna shoot these. Give me a second here. I'm gonna shoot these invites out. I'm gonna shoot these invites out. And Miss Elliott says, shout out to he for real team was as well. Things are coming together. Yes, they are. Yes, they are coming together. Yes, they are. She also said, looking for the people to tune in like Monday night. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I sent out links to people. I'm trying to send out some more links now. You know, ain't no rush, so just be patient. Everybody be patient. There is no rush. Everybody be patient. Everybody be patient. I'm sending out these links, so just be patient. Okay, all right, all right, all right. I sent you links out. Um, so if anybody want to come in after I put this information up, you welcome to come in. As again, this is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. Um, For Real team, we got some good things coming up. I got some things I'm starting to do Saturday. I'll be inside the detention center starting Saturday, working with the young brothers. So everything coming together. You know, everything coming together. I'm making things come together as I said I would. You know what I'm saying? As I said I would. But you know, it takes time. You know, it takes time. But I think we covered. I think we covering ground very quick. You know what I'm saying? See, when you plan your plan and work your plan, it can happen quicker if you put the work in. As I say, mashing for my rations. You did? Because I mash. I'm not to be denied. So things normally happen a little quicker if you put your work in and be not to, you know, I'm not to be denied. You got to not to be denied, and it'll work for you. So let me check my other apps. I don't know what's wrong. This app here is not doing what I wanted to do, and I'm not gonna keep worrying about it because I know once it will mess up on me. So um, check. So thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Just checking my other apps before I put this information up, and then after this information go up, then everybody can come on the screen and you can speak your speech. Okay, and you'll be able to speak your speech. Okay, I guess they all up. So let's we're gonna get started here. We're gonna get started here and put this information up. Put this information up.
To understand this, you have to go back. To understand this, you have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro. Back during slavery, there was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food, what he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro said, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick. We sick. He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days, he was called a house nigger. And that's what we call him today because we still got some house niggers running around here. This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You're nothing but a house Negro. And if someone come to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? Where you gonna get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say. Why, you left your mind in Africa. On that same plantation, there was the field Negro. The field Negro, those were the masses. There was always more Negroes in the field than there was Negroes in the house. The Negro in the field caught hell. He ate leftovers. In the house, they ate high up on the hog. The Negro in the field didn't get nothing but what was left of the insides of the hog. They call them chitlins nowadays. In those days, they call them what they were, guts. That's what you were, a gut eater. And some of you all still gut eaters. The field Negro was beaten from morning till night. He lived in a shack, in a hut. He wore cast-off clothes. And he hated his master. I say he hated his master. He was intelligent. That house Negro loved his master. But that field Negro, remember, they were in the majority. And they hated the master.
If you have a business or a business idea, here are 3 of the 5 best
When the house caught on fire, he didn't try and put it out. That field Negro prayed for a wind, for a breeze. When the master got sick, the field Negro prayed that he died. If someone come to the field Negro and said, let's separate, let's run, he didn't say, where are we going? He said, any place is better than here. You got field Negroes in America today. I'm a field Negro. The masses are the field Negroes. When they see this man's house on fire, you don't hear these little Negroes talking about our government is in trouble. They say the government is in trouble. Imagine a Negro, our government. I even heard one say our astronauts. They won't even let him near the plant. And our astronauts, our Navy, that's a Negro that's out of his mind. That's a Negro that's out of his mind. Just as the slave master in that day used Tom, the house Negro, to keep the field Negroes in check, the same old slave master today has Negroes who are nothing but modern Uncle Toms, 20th century Uncle Toms, to keep you and me in check, keep us under control, keep us passive and peaceful and nonviolent. That's Tom making you nonviolent. It's like when you go to the dentist and the man is going to take your tooth. You're going to fight him when he starts pulling. So they squirt some stuff in your jaw called Novocaine to make you think they're not doing anything to you. So you sit there and because you got all that Novocaine in your jaw, you suffer peacefully. Blood running all down your jaw. And you don't know what's happening because someone has taught you to suffer peacefully. The white man do the same thing to you in the street. When he gonna want to put knots on your head and take advantage of you and don't have to be afraid of you fighting back, to keep you from fighting back, he get these old religious Uncle Toms to teach you and me. They're just like Novocaine, suffer peacefully. Don't stop suffering, just suffer peacefully. As Reverend Cleek pointed out, let your blood flow in the streets. This is a shame. And you know he's a Christian preacher. If it's a shame to him, you know what it is to me. There's nothing in our book, the Quran, as you call it, Quran, teaches us to suffer peacefully. Our religion teaches us to be intelligent, be peaceful, be courteous, obey the law, respect everyone. But if someone puts his hand on you, send them to the cemetery. That's a good religion. In fact, that's that old-time religion. That's the one that Ma and Pa used to talk about.
This is how you can use your YouTube account to make over $5,000 a month without ever making any of your own YouTube videos.
An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth, and a head for a head, and a life for a life. That's a good religion. And then anybody, no one resents that kind of religion being taught but a wolf who intends to make you his meal. This is the way it is with the white man in America. He's a wolf, and you are sheep. Anytime a shepherd, a pastor, teach you and me not to run from the white man, and at the same time teach us don't fight the white man, he's a traitor to you and me. Don't lay down our life all by itself. No. Preserve your life. It's the best thing you got. And if you got to give it up, let it be even Stephen. The slave master took Tom and dressed him well and fed him well and even gave him a little education. Gave him a long coat and a top hat and made all the other slaves look up to him. Then he used Tom to control them. The same strategy that was used in those days is used today by the same white man. He take a Negro, so-called Negro, and make him prominent, build him up, publicize him, make him a celebrity, and then he becomes a spokesman for Negroes and a Negro leader. I would like to just mention one thing else quickly, and that is the method that the white man uses, how the white man uses these big guns or Negro leaders against the black revolution. They're not a part of the black revolution. They're used against the black revolution. When Martin Luther King failed to desegregate Albany, Georgia, the civil rights struggle in America reached its low point. King became bankrupt almost as a leader. Plus, even financially, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference was in financial trouble. Plus, it was in trouble, period, with the people when they failed to desegregate Albany, Georgia. Other Negro civil rights leaders of so-called national stature became fallen idols. As they became fallen idols, began to lose their prestige and influence, local Negro leaders began to stir up the masses. In Cambridge, Maryland, Gloria Richardson. In Danville, Virginia, and other parts of the country, local leaders began to stir up our people at the grassroots level. This was never done by these Negroes whom you recognize of national stature. They controlled you, but they never incited you or excited you. They controlled you. They contained you. They kept you on the plantation. As soon as King failed in Birmingham, Negroes took to the streets. King got out and went out to California to a big rally and raised about, I don't know how many thousands of dollars. Come to Detroit and had a march and raised some more thousands of dollars. And recall, right after that, Wilkins attacked King, accused King and the Corps of starting trouble everywhere and then making the NAACP get him out of jail and spend a lot of money. And then he accused King and Corps of raising all the money and not paying it back. This happened. I got it in documented evidence in the newspaper. Roy started attacking King, and King started attacking Roy, and Farmer started attacking both of them. And as these Negroes of national stature begin to attack each other, they begin to lose their control of the Negro masses. And Negroes was out there in the streets. They was talking about, we're going to march on Washington. By the way, and right at that time, Birmingham had exploded, and the Negroes in Birmingham, remember, they also exploded. They began to stab the crackers in the back and bust them upside the head. Yes, they did. That's when Kennedy sent in the troops down in Birmingham. So, and right after that, Kennedy got on the television and said, this is a moral issue. That's when he said he's going to put out a civil rights bill. And when he mentioned civil rights bill and the Southern crackers started talking about they were going to boycott it or filibuster, then the Negroes started talking about what? We're going to march on Washington, march on the Senate, march on the White House, march on the Congress, and tie it up, bring it to a halt. Don't let the government proceed. They even said they was going to go out to the airport and lay down on the runway and don't let no airplanes land. I'm telling you what they said. That was revolution. That was revolution. That was the black revolution. It was the grassroots out there in the street. Scared the white man to death. Scared the white power structure in Washington, D.C. to death. I was there. When they found out that this black steamroller was going to come down on the Capitol, they called in Wilkins. They called in Randolph. They called in these national Negro leaders that you respect and told them, call it off. Kennedy said, look, you all letting this thing go too far. And old Tom said, boss, I can't stop it because I didn't start it. I'm telling you what they said. They said, I'm not even in it, much less at the head of it. They said, these Negroes are doing things on their own. They're running ahead of us. And that old shrewd fox, he said, well, if you all aren't in it, I'll put you in it. I'll put you at the head of it. I'll endorse it. I'll welcome it. I'll help it. I'll join it. A matter of hours went by. They had a meeting at the Carlisle Hotel in New York City. The Carlisle Hotel is owned by the Kennedy family. That's the hotel Kennedy spent the night at 2 nights ago. Belongs to his family. A philanthropic society headed by a white man named Stephen Currier called all the top civil rights leaders together at the Carlisle Hotel and told them that by you all fighting each other, you're destroying the civil rights movement. And since you're fighting over money from white liberals, let us set up what's known as the Council for United Civil Rights Leadership. Let's form this council, and all the civil rights organizations will belong to it. And we'll use it for fundraising purposes. Let me show you how tricky the white man is.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want, and you never need to pick up a camera or use any fancy.
And as soon as they got it formed, they elected Whitney Young as the chairman. And who you think became the co-chairman? Stephen Currier, the white man. A millionaire. Powell was talking about it down at the Cobo today. This is what he was talking about. Powell knows it happened. Randolph knows it happened. Wilkins knows it happened. King knows it happened. Every one of that so-called Big Six. They know what happened. Once they formed it with the white man over it, he promised them and gave them $800,000 to split up between the Big Six, and told them that after the march was over, they'd give them $700,000 more. $1.5 million split up between leaders that you've been following, going to jail for, crying crocodile tears for, and they've nothing but Frank James and Jesse James and brothers. Soon as they got the setup organized, the white men made available to them top public relations experts. Opened the news media across the country at their disposal. And then they began to project these Big Six as the leaders of the march. Originally, they weren't even in the march. You was talking this march talk on Hastings Street. Is Hastings Street still here? On Hastings Street. You was talking the march talk on Lenox Avenue and down on Fillmore Street and Central Avenue and 42nd Street and 63rd Street. That's where the march talk was being talked. But the white man put the Big Six ahead of it, made them the march. They became the march. They took it over. And the first move they made after they took it over, they invited Walter Reuther, a white man. They invited a priest, a rabbi, and an old white preacher. Yes, an old white preacher. The same white element that put Kennedy in power, labor, the Catholics, the Jews, and liberal Protestants. Same clique that put Kennedy in power joined the March on Washington. It's just like when you got some coffee that's too black, which means it's too strong. What you do, you integrate it with cream. You make it weak. If you pour too much cream in, you won't even know you ever had coffee. It used to be hot, it becomes cool. It used to be strong, it becomes weak. It used to wake you up, now it'll put you to sleep. This is what they did with the March on Washington. They joined it. They didn't integrate it, they infiltrated it. They joined it, became a part of it, took it over. And as they took it over, it lost its militancy. They ceased to be angry. They ceased to be hot. They ceased to be uncompromising. Why, it even ceased to be a march. It became a picnic, a circus. Nothing but a circus with clowns and all. You had one right here in Detroit. I saw it on television with clowns leading it, white clowns and black clowns. I know you don't like what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because I can prove what I'm saying. If you think I'm telling you wrong, you bring me Martin Luther King and A. Philip Randolph and James Farmer and those other three, and see if they'll deny it over the microphone. No, it was a sellout. It was a takeover. When James Baldwin came in from Paris, they wouldn't let him talk because they couldn't make him go by the script. Burt Lancaster read the speech that Baldwin was supposed to make. They wouldn't let Baldwin get up there because they know Baldwin liable to say anything. They controlled it so tight, they told those Negroes what time to hit town, how to come, where to stop, what sign to carry, what song to sing, what speech they could make and what speech they couldn't make, and then told them to get out of town by sundown. And every one of those Toms were out of town by sundown. Now, I know you don't like my saying this, but I can back it up. It was a circus, a performance. It beat anything Hollywood could ever do. The performance of the year. Ruther and those other three devils should get a Academy Award for the best actors because they acted like they really loved Negroes and fooled a whole lot of Negroes. And the 6 Negro leaders should get an award too for the best supporting cast.
First off, if you haven't made money with AI yet, don't worry. AI is the biggest wealth building opportunity in U.S. history. I'm James Altucher. If you don't already.
For the past several years, the fiery speeches of Malcolm X on behalf of the Black Muslim movement have made headlines.
Right, black guy, you right, black guy, you right, black guy, you. I got disturbed. I was on the phone trying to get my brother in here, trying to help him get in. I hope my volume is good. I hope my volume is good. I hope my volume is good. Get him. Okay, yeah, my volume is good. Okay, I'm right, black guy, you right, black guy, you right, black guy, you. What you got to say about that? What you just watched and just heard. What you just heard. The house nigga and the field nigga. What do you think about that? Any comments on that? Anybody got any comments on that? Any comments? Any comments? I see my brother Mike in the house. I mean, Ron in the house. What's going on, Ron? All right, my brother. All right, my brother. Okay, we can hear you. Okay, right on, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was it seemed like my I put the app up there for you to come right in. It must not be working. I know it worked for some people sometimes. I don't know why it's not working. You know what? Let me try it this way. Give me a second here. Let me try this here. The floor is open. The floor is open. Whoever wants to come in and speak their speech, the floor is open. Come on in. Come on in. Floor is open. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay, there's the link right there again. I see my brother trying to get in. TJ, you're not connected. It said device not connected. You're not connected. It said device not connected. The device is not connected, TJ. It's saying you're not connected, my brother. You got to try it again. Come back in again. Okay. Miss Elliott says, which means people will be left behind. No question. So very sad. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm trying to get my brother trying to get in here. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something wrong. He was almost in. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You're having a problem getting in. Excuse me a minute here. Let me see. Okay. Peace of black power, peace of black power, peace of black power. I sent the links out to some brothers and you know what I'm saying, trying to see if they want to come in, but I see nobody want to come in. My other brother trying to get in, he new to this stuff, so hopefully his girl can help him get in. Miss Elliott said you can't send him the link through his email. I had the same problem Monday. I sent it. That's how I did it. I sent it to his email. That's what I'm talking about. I sent it to him to his email. That's how I sent it to him. Okay. But no comments on that. No comments on what y'all just heard. House nigga and field nigga, and nobody have no comments, huh? That make me think about you. That make me think about the people. A hit dog holler. A hit dog holler, or as Brother Malcolm say, you suffer in silence. Like Brother Malcolm say, or you suffer in silence. And nobody had nothing to say. Okay, what can I say? But I got a hell of a lot to say, because I'm not going to suffer in silence. You dig what I'm saying? Because I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm a man amongst men. I'm a man amongst men. And I don't have to say it. My presence tell it. When I'm out, my presence say it. You understand what I'm saying? My presence say it. So I'm not patting myself on the back by saying that. You understand me? Okay. Ron say, I sent 2 comments, go back. Only thing I got from you, Ron, is hello everyone. Then I have we can hear you. Then I have you said hello, Miss Elliott and Top. Okay, then Miss Elliott say back then things were rough and we learned to expect things for the way it was, and today a lot of black people still are accepting to that the way it is. Yes, that's all I got, Ron. I got this. This is what I put up. I should have put small letters up. Okay. And then I got from Miss Elliott, which means people will be left behind. Then I have Miss Elliott said, can you send him? Yeah, I did that. And this is what I got from you, Ron. That's it. I don't have anything. Miss Elliott says, okay. That's it. That's it. I didn't get your other what's the names? I didn't get them. Well, I don't see them. It ain't in the private chat neither. I thought maybe you sent them to the private chat. But I don't know why this is on my screen here. This thing is kind of acting crazy. But okay, yeah, but I mean, you know, still to this day, you got house niggas and you got field niggas, and you know, and you can see them. I know them when I see them. They, you know, a house nigga got a certain look on his face. You dig what I'm saying? He got a certain look on his face. You dig? He got a certain look. You know, and that woman too, that house nigga woman, she has a certain look on her face. You understand what I'm saying? They scary. You understand what I'm saying? They don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. You're drowning though. You talking about don't rock the boat, but you're drowning. You're drowning. What do you mean don't rock the boat? We sick boss. You know, I walk in the barbershop sometime, but everybody that got hip to it now, though, and I say, did we win last night? And they'll be like, yeah, we won last night. No, we lost last night. I'll be like, who is we? We sick boss? We sick boss. And so it took a long time for them to catch on. We sick. Did we win? You don't own no parts of that football team. You have nothing to do with that football team, basketball team, hockey team, or whatever. But you say, did we win? We sick boss. It ain't nothing but a plantation. We sick boss. We sick boss. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but you know, that's why I've been putting certain things on so they can. Oh, here go my brother.
Right on. Thanks.
Here go my brother. Okay, all right.
What's up,
my
man?
brother. My brother.
It was so much more to it than you described, brother.
Slow down.
You know, but I'm here though.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes, sir.
Just want to make sure you can hear me. Okay.
Okay.
How you feel? How you feel today, my brother? This evening.
Hey, it's another day, man, to be thankful, and I'm still here. You know,
Okay.
I'm still here. So yeah, so many others that's done passed on.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
still here. So somebody said, as long as we still here, we still got a mission to do, right?
Oh, ain't no question. Ain't no
Right.
question. You know, my son, the day you lay off is the day it don't pay off.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? And,
So-
and pay, you know, pay ain't all the time money. You dig what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah.
Pay ain't all the time money. See, we be so busy locked on money. So when people hear me say that the day you lay off, the day it don't pay off, they always think money.
Yeah.
Just remember this: the ones who always be thinking money, that's because they have none. You understand what I'm saying? So everything
Hey,
is
man.
centered around that. You dig what I'm saying?
It all depends how a person chases it, or what is he chasing in life. You know, I mean, because we need money to survive. You know, that's one of the main sources that we need, brother. You know,
I ain't saying it, but see what this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, brother.
Mhm.
A lot of time I be chasing the knowledge to get the money.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
no doubt.
See, once you got the knowledge to get the money, you can always get it. So in other words,
So you saying you trying to tell me you can lead a man to the water. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him think.
Yeah, but
Right.
I
Okay.
use the man because see, you can lead the man to the water, but you can't
Uh-huh.
make him think. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just like I had
Right.
told you that little phrase there. What I always add to it is that when I look down to get me some water out there, I seen fish floating around, swimming around in there. I said, wait a minute. Look like I can also eat here,
Right now.
not only drink here. You dig
Right.
what I'm saying? So let me get a stick, try to put me something together here so I can
Right.
eat and drink here.
That's right.
You
That's
dig
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's when the thinking come in, because I'm drinking the water and I see that, oh shoot.
Gotta eat, man.
Right, but
Gotta
see,
eat
the average person just gonna get some water and walk off. See
Yeah.
all them fish coming in there.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little water, but you're still hungry. You got a little water to cleanse your thirst, but let on you're hungry. You dig
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's right. Hey, let me ask you something. I think I missed the video, didn't I?
Yeah, you probably did, because you could have been watching it while you was getting there, but you just gotta learn it. Go ahead. It was,
You know, I'm kind of slow. I was kind of slow, man. I couldn't do that and watch the video.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of slow on that.
Yeah,
So,
that's what
what-
I'm trying to tell you. Okay,
But,
just remember.
but I am familiar with Brother Malcolm a little bit. So what was the topic that Brother Malcolm was talking about that, you
the
know,
house
that,
nigga and field nigga. The house nigga and field nigga speech.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
The house nigga and field
So-
nigga speech.
So how does that, how do we define that in today's time?
Well,
You know,
I know a house nigga when I see one.
yeah.
He
Let's do this. Let me ask you the psychology behind the house nigga and the field nigga. You know, the creation of the house nigga and the field nigga. And I think that's what we need to touch bases on, is how did it come alive? How was it created? It was an intention to create that mentality to separate, to cause division. And we still instituting that same separation and division today. The Willie Lynch syndrome is the perfect ideology of our mentality today. And that was something that was done back then through the psychology of slavery, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so my thinking is, what are we missing? You know, what are we missing to turn this thing around? What can we do? It's not all about money. I mean, some people say love. I know it ain't all about love, but love has a great deal to do with it. But it's something that we missing, man. In the last 30 years, so much has changed that I've been able to see, and I don't believe it. You know, you talk about the economic system within the communities. You know, the people that running the stores now, they don't look like us, but yet and still we're giving them our money within our communities. I mean, that's part of that same psychology. But what can we do about that to change that you know, the rotation of that? You know, we need a new energy. You know, we know what the problems are, but what are the solutions to the problems?
Let me know when you ready for me to answer that?
Kind of.
Are you ready for me to answer that?
Oh, let me get my book. Hold up, man. Let me get my book. You know, go ahead.
Let me know when you're ready for me to answer some of them questions.
Hey, because I'm baffled, man. You know, I'm really baffled. Oftentimes people say that, you know, it's a curse. I don't believe that.
No,
you know, it's not a curse. It's not a curse.
Hold that what you got. Let's go back to the first one you said. Niggas.
Okay.
All that there. Okay, first of all, let me say this here. I don't know if you ever heard me say this here, but people in the barbershops will tell you that one thing I said, I'm gonna get me a big stamp. Big stamper. You know how you stamp things?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give me a big stamper. And guess what this is what I'm gonna stamp on a lot of these so-called Negroes' foreheads. You know what I'm gonna stamp on them?
Hold on, what you gonna stamp, bro?
Nigga made in America. Cause that's what nigga was made.
Well, hold up, bro. Hold up now. Hold up. It's not fair. It's not fair to say that, Top. The reason why I say that is because we all was made in America. We're new people in America.
Listen to what
and
I'm
we
saying.
don't know. We don't know. We all have been affected. We all have been affected by this European psychology, right?
We not. I'm not listening.
Okay.
I'm not saying we not.
Okay.
You didn't give me a chance to finish.
I heard what you said. Man. You know what? I used to be adamant about that, man. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to look around and say, man, we all been affected by Willie Lynch, by the Anglo-Saxon mentality. You know what I'm saying? He did a job. Chattel slavery, disenfranchisement. He did a job, man.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you, this nigga was made in America.
Let me tell you this. Since you said nigga, right?
What you gonna go to Nigeria?
No, I mean, we can say that. We can say, well, hey, they just knew the uneducated Caucasians that brought us here to America. They had an idea that they came from Niger and they could just said nigger. Okay, you can say that. I don't know. Although what I do want to say is, once coming over here, we lost everything that we knew, everything that we had about ourselves. Okay, so
I'm saying.
check this out. Check this out. Have you ever realized that we are the only people, okay, that have changed our identities, been in this country like 5 times, right?
Yes.
When we got here, we were excuse me.
Well,
We was like, okay, look, let me talk.
Go ahead. And I'm just
Let me
saying
talk.
we have no nationality. Go ahead.
Okay, look, we was niggas, right? Okay, then we turned into Negroes. No, colors. We was colors, right? Colors. Then Negroes. Then blacks. Then Afro Americans. And then African Americans. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many other people or nationalities or ethnic group of people do you know have come to this country and have had 5 different identities? How many? And why is that? Why is that? There's only, with all the ethnicities in this country, why is there only a white and a black to identify with as human beings? Why is that?
You respond, then
Okay.
I will.
Talk to me.
Go ahead. Now go ahead. Let me know.
Okay, because I just had, one day I was just thinking, like, they don't call the Chinese man a yellow man.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
See what I'm trying to
Talk
tell
to
you?
me.
I've been trying to get you to stop because I don't want you to go too far. Then I got to cover too much.
Oh, I'm going back. Willie Lynch, the house nigga, field nigga. Okay, the psychology of it all. Okay, right.
You know, yeah. So you know that's what I'm saying. That's why we want you to stop a little bit. Let's deal with that issue, then move to your next one. Because if you go too much, then it's too much for us to try to remember and cover. You understand what I'm saying? So let's break it down.
All right.
When you hit one, let's smoke on that. You think what I'm saying?
Okay.
The next one, you know what I'm saying? Because if you go too far, then you understand what I'm saying? It'd be too much.
Okay.
Okay.
But I can come back and cover that.
No,
All you gotta do is ask me. I'll come back and cover.
No. I'm just saying we don't want to go too far because.
Okay, let's. Okay.
What I'm saying is on the setting like this here, you want to try to hit and then break that. You know, deal with that one, and then let's go to the next one. Deal with that one. We don't want to go too far, too much, or we're gonna lose the people that's listening. You understand? What I'm saying?
Well, educate the people that's listening.
No, I'm saying we're gonna lose them.
Okay.
What I mean by lose them, they're gonna go off. They're gonna go off the channel because we putting up too much, but we ain't answering.
What people? How many people? What?
Let's listen.
There's more. Hold up. There's more than me and you.
Slow down.
Okay.
You have to remember, this channel goes all over the world. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, let's talk. Let's talk to me.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's hit the first issue. We'll break it down. Then we go to the next one, break it down, so we can give them some answers for what we're saying. You dig what I'm saying? Just give them some answers for what we're saying. Okay, we got hold on. Miss Elliott says, welcome, sir. Glad you tuned in. Little rough, but you never quit.
Okay, Miss Elliott. I see you she's one of the adamant guests on the show. I see she's always got good comments and everything, and that's good. You know, you need that.
Okay,
how you doing, Miss Elliott?
This Tamara she says speak, brother.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, Tamara R says speak. But yeah, I'm just you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's just deal with the issue at a time. That keep it moving that way. So we ain't just talking. Like
no, everything's correlated. Everything's correlated, Top. Everything's correlated.
I'm just saying, if we just keep rambling, we ain't solving nothing. So we just got to slow it down.
That was my first question. How do you solve the problem? Okay, we know the problem. What is the solution?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that, remember I said, when you're ready for me, then I'll give you the solution. But
I was asking.
Which one first? So which one first?
To the main problem, okay, that we faced with. I mean, as far as you showed Malcolm X, the nigga, you say you showed the nigga in the house nigga, the field nigga in the house nigga. So what is the resolution or the purpose behind that mentality, and how can it affect us or make us better by the choices that we choose to be either one?
Well, mostly the house nigga only thinking about himself. He ain't thinking about the people. House nigga's out to self. He's not out for the people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not out. He's out for self. He's not for the people. See, the field nigga, he out in the field with the people. See, I'm a field nigga. That's why I'm always in the street. I'm a field nigga. I'm a field nigger. I'm a nigger, not a nigga. See, these young boys say they niggas. That's why they run around killing each other, because they niggas.
Hey.
I'm a nigger. I'm going to tell you what the nigger did. Hold on, let me finish. I'm going to tell you what the nigger did. You know what the nigger did?
What the nigger did?
When the nigger got off the nigger, that's what them crackers called them when they came off the plantations. Nigger. Nigger. You know what them niggers did? Them niggers went and built cities, their own little cities all around the country. That's what that nigger did. With no education. He knew how to count money, and he knew how to work, and he knew how to build. You dig what I'm saying? That's where your Black Wall Streets came from.
How did that come about? How did that come about?
I just told you. They came off the plantation. They was hard workers, man. They came off the plantation. That's how hard workers. Hard workers. They had unity. And they all built their. Listen, you know you couldn't go across the tracks.
Right. So it's like what you trying to say. What you are.
They didn't want to go across the tracks. They wanted to stay in their own little community that they built. You understand what I'm saying?
You know, that's ironic because I was reading something about that a couple of days ago, where the Africans that were subdued by the slave masters, they were the ones that pretty much regulated the businesses. Okay, in the South, they thought that slavery is supposed to last forever. Okay, so therefore they didn't have a need to have education, because they're gonna, as you say, they had the niggers to do it, right? So the niggers, as they did it, they became more educated, you know, as to how to manage business. Okay, then after the Emancipation Proclamation and everything split up, the niggers went on to Niggerland, okay, and they was already educated to business, managing business for the Caucasians, leaving the Caucasians unlearned to instruct or build, okay, their own. They couldn't even regulate it, their own, because the niggers had been doing it for so long. Now they went over there to Redwoods and other places like 1921, Oklahoma, right? And they built valuable places, you know. And there was so many more than has been told in history. You know, we was pretty much prominent in our business ethics, although they didn't tell it. But the Ku Klux Klan, they were formed to demolish all that network that they had established. You know, oftentimes you think it was a race thing. It wasn't all about race. It was about economics. Everything was about economics, man. You know, and it's still about economics and politics. And that's why we have to become educated to the system. But what I want to say is there's a psychology that we don't have and that we need. And this is why we have become 5 different identities since we've been in this country. Okay, because we don't have the psychology that came from the ancestors as we came over here. There was a psychology from the motherland that was utilized all throughout history. But once we got here, it's no longer used. Very few people use it and are successful. But oftentimes we have been so separated from it for so long. If I introduce it to you, you're going to be like, man, what is that nigga talking about?
That's because we are stuck in religion. That's because we are stuck in religions.
And you just read my mind. And religion, go ahead, brother.
You know what I'm saying? See, once you get stuck in the religions, anything that's void of that, you don't want to hear. You think it's the devil or something.
Right.
That's because the religion has been brainwashed us. You understand?
Spookism. Spookism. Right.
All of it is a brainwashing. You have to remember when you start school, Head Start, first grade, the programming is started then.
Yeah. From kindergarten from K to 12, as they said.
That's right. The program.
And what psychology indoctrinated you from K to 12? Had nothing to do with the ingredients of your ancestry. None whatsoever.
No, of course.
Everything had to do with the European.
We have to keep the programming that they give us is not of you.
That's right. So we need a different curriculum. We need a different curriculum, man. Something that's suitable to us. Look, not to cut your wisdom. Let me say this: not to be offensive to any educated person, because most time people will hear this conversation. They would say, "Well, shit, that's all we know. That's all we got. I got my degrees through that education." And that's fine and dandy. You get everything you can and you make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Although what I'm saying is the curriculum that we had K through 12 had nothing to do with us. Okay. It's just like an Asian person. Okay. They have their curriculum. They have their psychology. Okay. A German person, curriculum, psychology. Okay. Puerto Ricans, curriculum, psychology. They learn it from home. Then they come here. They have a culture at home. Then they come here. Okay. Everyone comes from a different country. They have their own before they come here. But this is a land of milk and honey, and everybody can get wealthy in this country. It lacks nothing, you know what I'm saying? No type of food or anything like that. But at the same time, this is what we're battling right here, the battles of the minds. And if we don't know who we are, we suffer.
Well, what you have to remember is that we was brought here. All the
Understandable.
They come on their own. You understand?
Although we're lacking. I understand, but we're lacking.
No, but just listen to what I'm saying. We was brought here. You dig what I'm saying? We was brought here. You dig what I'm saying? And then we was destroyed. And what I mean by destroyed, up here we was destroyed. They destroyed us up here. Right. Once we lost that connection, see, why you think the first thing they did when they brought them off them ship, one of the first things they did was took the kids away from the parents. You know why? Because see, you can't teach a child how to be you can't teach a boy how to be a man, another kind of man, if he got the real example in front of him. So you have to remove him from the real example. You understand? And take him over here with it, where they already got slaves already, because that's what they want to be. Now the one that big strong guy that was his father that got off that boat with him, you got to get him away from him because he ain't been broke yet. So he won't want to grow up to be like him. Why you think on the plantation, the big, strongest black man or whatever, they'll tie him up and have sex with him and go down Hershey Highway on him in front of everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
The emasculating, right?
Exactly.
Right. Emasculating. Right.
Buck breaking. That's what they call it, buck breaking.
But check this out. I want you to, if you don't mind, I want you to not advise, but so like introduce your viewers, like if they don't mind, to check out the Willie Lynch. Those that have no knowledge of it yet, and it will explain exactly what you're talking about. The Willie Lynch letter. It's a very thin book, okay? Very thin book, and that will show you even the slave mentality and the house nigga mentality, or the field nigga mentality and the house nigga mentality.
Yeah, because I talked about that already. Most of them know.
Yeah.
Now, if they did the research on it, I don't know, but I have presented it, numerous of times. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we still have to reiterate.
Okay, let's see what we got on the screen. Tamra said, oftentimes people compare the house to the field, yet both experience significant trauma. No doubt about it. Furthermore, once the Black Code was implemented, its impact was across the board. Yes, that's right. Okay, then she says, and welcome, sister. My sister here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, my sister, and tap that little bell so every time we go live, you'll get the notification. Then she said, Willie Lynch syndrome is still in full effect today, and that's a fact. And she said,
you're right, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And those are the minds that you have to, you have that mentality there. You know what I'm saying? You have to continue to perpetuate that, so people will know. I mean, a few people may know, but at the same time, we have to inundate that stream as water into the minds of the children as well, if possible. Okay, we can't stop, because that's our future right there.
My brother,
okay.
Now you ain't been with me enough in barbershops. I don't stop.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for, I don't know, not just on YouTube, in and out of barbershops. You dig what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just talking about you, Top. I appreciate you for allowing me to come on here and speak. You know what I'm saying? All right. But at the same time,
what I'm saying is this here. No, this ain't to you, but I'm just saying, me, I never stop. You dig what I'm saying? I never stop. You dig what I'm saying? What I do is you just got to know which audience is ready for what. And what I mean by that, I go in certain barbershops on this. I might go in this barbershop on this. You dig what I'm saying? I go in the beauty shop on this because I know my audience. You understand what I'm saying? So, as I used to say, because I use everything. I go back to the streets. So as I used to say, even when I was pimping, you understand what I'm saying? I had pimp soup. I ain't have pimp juice. As the youngsters came out, we're talking about some pimp juice. I had pimp soup. You know why? Because it was hot. Because it was hot. So she had to sip it. Because it's pimp soup.
Oh man.
And the reason why I'm saying it like that, when I feed it to certain people, you got to give them a little bit at a time, as Brother Malcolm said. Sometimes you just got to drop a lug. I drop a lug on them. You see what I'm saying? And then that lug, in other words, this is what I say. I leave a stain in your brain that'll remain in the back of your mind till you see me again. See, and this is what I use from the little brothers on all sides of town when I be in and out the barbershops, in the gas stations and stuff. I just drop lugs on them. I try not to hold them too long, but I drop a lug on them. I might see them 2 weeks later, And they say, oh, gee, come here, come here. Yeah, man, I did take a look at a little bit of that, man. Yeah, you was right. You understand what I'm saying? I said, man, just keep searching, though. Just keep searching. Just keep searching.
Right. Well, I think everybody got their. I think that everybody got to play their positions. Okay. Street, house, political, economic, education. I mean, it's a vast places of a business, man. It's like Jeff Fort. If you're familiar with Jeff Fort, in Chicago, gang member, gang leader.
Yeah.
He had people in every genres, man. You know what I'm saying? On every levels. And that would make the governance, you know what I'm saying, a people is what they believed in, what they hold fast to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to equate that to the way that we should live, but it's just an example of how vast this thing goes. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, most people, we want to do the right thing. Okay, we're not violent people want to, pick up guns and just, kill white. It's not that type of party. We want to know that we want everybody to know that we are human beings, first and foremost. That's what our forefathers fought for. They went out there shooting and blowing up stuff, man. Everybody else was doing that to us. But we've been human beings, man. Okay? And that's all we are. We're good people. We're strong people.
Just like you talking about Jeff Ford. Just like you talking about Jeff Ford now. You see how the government tried to, we almost had Jeff Ford them go against the Black Panthers in Chicago.
You're very manipulative, yeah. I mean, COINTELPRO. I mean, it never stops.
But I'm saying,
I mean,
do you understand
Malcolm,
what I'm saying?
Malcolm, all these M's, right? Malcolm, Marcus, Medgar, Martin. How many more? Of course.
No, I'm just,
of course.
I'm just showing the point. See, when we do get organizations, we have to be careful who we let in. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be careful because the government plant people on us. Just like they plant people in all the organizations we didn't have. You dig what I'm saying? So we just have to be careful. You dig what I'm saying? Just like they like I just said, Joe Ford. What's the brother name that was running the Black Panthers up there? They killed up there.
You talking about baby? What's his name?
They just had they made a movie about it. The Black Side.
I can't think of his name.
You seen the movie, right?
Yeah, he was first. He was SNCC, part of SNCC.
Yeah.
Very intelligent brother.
Yeah. But yeah, but so if you do the research on that, they try to get the I'm trying to think Jeff Ford, the name of their organization was Jeff Ford was Allswell's. Was it Blackstones?
Yeah, he was Black. I think he was Blackstone or Vice Lord.
Yeah, Blackstone. No, Blackstone.
Okay.
Blackstone. Yeah, and they tried to get them to go against what's my man's name? Man, I can't think his name, man. That's crazy. I can't think his name. But anyway, they try to get them to go against each other. Because see, that's just like what they do even back then and even now. They're sending letters saying it's coming from one organization to another one.
Yeah, infiltration.
Right.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? To make them go against each other. You dig what I'm saying? So we as a people, we just have to be careful when we build it. You dig what I'm saying? Now, see, I have a program that I'm going to put together called Take Back the Hood. I don't know if you heard that Monday night. I don't know if you were tuning in Monday night. But it's called Take Back the Hood. And Take Back the Hood is we're going to take the hood back a block at a time. Just like the Arabs took it from the government, let the Arabs take it from us a block at a time. See, what we have to do is we got to turn the hood back into a neighborhood
Community.
from a but we got to go to where it went though. See, we got to turn it back. We got to turn it back from a hood to a neighborhood to a community. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, it was a community, then it went to a neighborhood, then it went to a hood. You understand what I'm saying? I watched all this before my very eyes.
Right.
Before my very eyes, and I participated in it.
No doubt.
You know? And I participated in it. So
Many of us did.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another program we're going to put together called Take Back the Hood. And we're going to take it back a block at a time. Back to where it took it from.
Yeah, you have to. I think that deserves some economic. I don't know. Looking into top is more than just going out there taking back the hood. This is by design, man. You know, this is by design from higher up, and they playing like in 20 year spans ahead of us. You know what I mean?
Let me say something.
I commend you. For that.
Let me say something. No, I don't need no commends. This is what I'm
and be ready for what's coming with that, baby.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. What I'm telling you is I'm putting brothers together now so we can do it economically wise. You understand?
Okay, everything don't need to be told though, for real, man.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what.
Yeah.
That's the name of the program we're gonna put together. You dig what I'm saying? And economically, it's gonna be there. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I got the people. I'm putting the people together step by step on how we gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? So I just put that out there because we talked about that Monday. I don't know if you when Brother Raheed was on here. I don't know if you tuned in.
I couldn't get on then, but I do know enough to know I don't know nothing. Although economic, political, social, education, these are climates that you need a power structure to go against. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a unified, committee. You know what I'm saying? To do these things. I mean, I'm not opposed of it at all. This is something that I know we need. You know what I'm saying? As human beings, having our own. Okay, but you have to make sure that your committee is committed. Okay, because it's a struggle.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If nobody ain't committed, I am. So if I got you, I make one of the corners happen myself. Do you understand me? When I tell you something, when I say something about something, brother, you can bet it ain't just coming off the top of my head now. This is something I already put in motion already.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
See that? You dig what I'm saying? See, one thing about me, I do my walking, then I do my talking. See, I done did some walking on it already. You understand what I'm saying? So as I walk, I might give you a little talk on it, just a little bit.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do my walking before I do my talking. You see what I'm saying? So we have wheels turning. You dig what I'm saying?
Well, look, if there's anything I can do to help assist your.
One thing I know in truth to certain, one man can make a difference.
Yeah. Although freedom is never traveled by the multitude, talk. You know what I mean?
My brother.
No.
You heard what I just said?
I heard what you said. Along the way, a lot of people sell out and you don't even know it. They'll sell you out. When they see you trying to do something, they'll sell you out.
Did you hear what I just said?
You have to be cautious, man. That's all I'm saying.
Did you hear what I just said?
Like you 1 in a million. You 1 in a million, man.
That's what I just said. If I don't have nothing, I will have me. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
You did. See, I'm not to be denied. I'm not to be denied. See, if you, the next time we together, I show you, I'm already on the COINTEL list. I've been on the COINTEL list for the last 10 years. They had me on that, probably longer than that. They had me when I found out, might have said, when was it? Like, I can't remember exactly when, 14 or 16 or something like that. They had me on no-fly zone and everything.
Dang.
And then once I did the research, you know who told me I was probably on the COINTEL list and I didn't listen.
Who was that?
About 10 years ago, I'm talking to some brothers over in South Africa. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning here where I'm, here in Cleveland. So I forget what time it was there. But anyway, and we going back and forth and we spitting knowledge, right?
Right.
And the brother said, I guarantee you, Mr. Muhammad, you're on the COINTEL list. I said, why you say that? He said, man, your information you give, you know what I'm saying? Because at that time I was doing a lot of debating. I was doing a lot of debating with pastors and stuff like that there.
Right.
On the internet. And a lot of them was out of the country. You see what I'm saying? So I had to be up early in the morning to debate with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And the brother said, I guarantee you're on the COINTEL list. He said, because some of the information you give, you put out, we never heard about it. And see, one of the reasons why I was getting information at that time, but they changed the number on me, is a college professor that taught, he taught African studies in South Africa, and he was a white man.
Okay. And
what he did, I gave him my phone number and he texted me this number where I can go, when I did research, I can go into this to the archives of where the college professors and stuff go to get information.
Okay.
You gotta have a certain number to type it in, then they'll let you in. You dig what I'm saying? So I was, but even before that, I was getting information that they didn't know where I was getting it from. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, brother man, you got your phone on you? Dial this number for me. Okay, I hear you talking.
Yeah. So
what was the professor that do you remember the professor's name? Dial that number for me.
No, I don't remember his name. He was in South Africa. This was some years ago.
Okay.
This was some years ago. This was maybe 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I was really doing a lot of debating then. You dig what I'm saying? I had 2 cell phones with all kind of information in it. I was fine. In and out of barbershop, debating ministry pork chops. I was debating ministry pork chops and everything. You dig what I'm saying? But but that, But as time went on, I started going to a different level. You dig what I'm saying? So my information changed because I changed.
Right on.
Yeah. Because a lot of it was just is where I was at that time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm past that now. I did what I wanted to do at that time, and so I kept it moving. You dig what I'm saying? My main focus now is the youngsters. That's my main focus now, is to save my little brothers out here, my little brothers and sisters out here. That's my main focus. You dig what I'm saying? And and show them the economics.
Education. Educating. Right.
See. What the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said.
216-816.
What?
655. What did he say? Elijah Muhammad said what?
A savage is what? What's a beast?
I don't know. Tell me.
Come on. One who has lost knowledge of self and lives a whole beast life.
Okay.
One who has lost knowledge of self and live an obese life. You remember that?
Or a person that has never had knowledge of self. Yeah. Some of us have never had knowledge of self, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was talking about them cave dwellers walking on all fours. You know what I'm saying?
No. You're missing the point that I'm saying. But go ahead.
I understand the point that you're making. You know, a person
I was
that
just
has
going
not.
to the lessons. That's all.
Yeah,
I was
he's
just going to the lessons.
he's a beast. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
That's what I said. What's the definition of a beast?
Okay.
That's what I said. And what it says. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, "One who has been turned himself and live the
Okay. Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but it's killing me, man, not to be able to remember the brother's name, man, the Black Messiah in Washington that what's his name?
I can't.
Tomorrow. What is his name? Tomorrow. What is his name? They proved that the cops killed him. Okay. They riddled the house with like 100, 109, 12, 11 bullets, something like that. And only one bullet
came out. Right. 1 or 2 bullets came out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was designed, you know what I'm saying, to go in there and kill him because he was trying to bring
This sister said, I'm looking it up now. Okay. And when he went in the movie, when he went to the Appalachians, the poor white people, and said, well, hey, we have the same enemy, the same problem. Let's unite. That's spoke volume right there. Mm-hmm. That spoke volume. I mean, because one people can't do it all by themselves. It's not about them, we letting them in. Okay, but because it's people just like us. You know what I'm saying? They made this stigma about the superiority is the color of your skin. Do you remember reading when the Europeans came here first? They were subjugated to work the fields. They got beat, okay, before they brought, you know what I'm saying, the black skinned man here. They were doing the work. So, and then when they got here, they was like this. The poor whites and the slaves was like this until they say, well, we got to use this psychology and give this poor white slave some type of superiority. Fred Hampton, exactly. Thank you, baby. Okay, we had to give him some type of superiority, so they went and got him right there in the cage, separated him from the slave, and said, you're no longer like him, you're above him. So they gave him superiority over that colored man. Okay, but it's still people understanding that they are human beings, and we have to see ourselves more than just a color or complexion. You know what I'm saying? We are human beings. They're the one that played this psychological game on us, where we killing ourselves more than we killing anybody else. Not that we need to kill people, but they don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, us anymore. We're doing it to ourselves, Top. So we need to focus on that. How do we morph into human beings again? We came here human beings. The civil rights movement wasn't for us. Well, that's why I said we have to start with the youth.
Exactly.
With the youth. We got to start with the youth, man. That's what it is. We got to start. See, we didn't turn it in. We didn't turn it in on each other.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We didn't turn it in on each other. You dig what I'm
saying? They call us niggas for so long. We call each other niggas now. You know what I mean? Part of
the Woody Lynch system. So you have to remember the Woody Lynch system wouldn't work if you didn't have light skin against dark skin, the old against the young, and all that there.
Exactly.
Now, I'm gonna give you something that's real. I'm gonna give you something that's real, because that's what I deal with. That's why my channel is called The Few, The Proud, The For Real. You understand? The Willie Lynch system wouldn't have worked if it wasn't for white Jesus.
You know what? I think he came in the same time of the land of his women, 1611. He came to the shores of Virginia, 1611. That's when the Bible came out too. Or was it 1607 that the Bible was printed? But during the same time. And who painted that the images of all the angels?
But you heard what I just said, right?
Right, I got you. They did a hell of a job. What shop they say? No, I ain't gonna go there. But anyway, yeah, we got a job to do, man.
See, I already know. We gotta deal. We have to deal with the youth. Can you read what's on the screen?
Hence the Willie Lynch syndrome.
Okay, yeah. Can you read that there?
Reading for Real is committed.
Reading for Real team is committed.
Okay.
The Reading for Real team is committed.
Right on.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work without that. You understand what I'm saying? You did, but see, you got to remember. Even before all that, my brother, you have to go all the way back. You got to go back to the Arab slave trade.
I understand it. Chancellor Williams, destruction of black civilization. I understand it. That's right. Dr. Naim Akbar, Sheikh Anta Diop. Yeah, I done read them all, man. Yeah, I understand it.
So we have
to. You also got to give credit due to those brothers the unsung heroes, man. We got to lead by example, most and foremost, right? That's right.
So what I'm saying, that's why we have to go. We have to go into the. See, the problem is the mindset. It's the mindset of the people. See, the mindset of our people is to hell with you. I got to get mine.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They don't look at it as a wheat program. They look at it as a meat program.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So we have it's all about mindset. You have to reset the mind. It's just like I have people say, what I'm saying, that it's just like you could be out somewhere and somebody said, man, I don't like that nigga. But you don't even know him. You don't know nothing about him.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about him though. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, can I expound on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bear with me. Now I'll continue speaking about the psychology. Okay, the psychology. Every people has a certain psychology. Okay, that they use to identify themselves and their culture, their mission, who they are. As I said, we don't have a psychology talk. Our psychology is get mine before I get. God try and get mine before you get yours. Rob that nigga, jack that car. We don't have a true psychology talk. You know what I'm saying? That generates love, generates education, wealth, identity. You know what I mean? We just don't have it. And so we have developed the same psychology that has enslaved us. Chop, are you still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay. So, we have developed the same psychology that has enslaved us, Top. Okay.
It's on autopilot.
Okay. All right. Right. So we was brought here, and we were what's what I'm looking for. They went to every continent, every country, and they what they do, they rounded us up. It's a word, a particular word that I'm looking for, but I can't think of it right now. And they gave us their psychology, their hatred. Okay, and that's the main theme. And not indoctrination. They have also indoctrinated us. but they made us conform to their ways. We have no knowledge of ourselves, so how can we example who we truly were? You know, how can we example the love that I should have for somebody to look like me, the respect that for somebody to look like me. Okay, I would give somebody that don't look like me more respect. You know, I will hold the door open for a white woman before I hold one open for a black woman. This is how we are, because we have been taught to hate. Okay, that same education that enslaved us is that same education that we reflect on our own people. I mean, if that make any sense.
It makes a lot of sense, brother.
Okay, and even the African American part of the title that identifies us has no type of connection to our ancestors. Okay, but it's indicative that, hey man, look man, we are connected, African Americans. Okay, some people just say I'm just American, although you have to know where you been, where you come from, because everyone else has that on us. They got the ups on us. They know where they come from.
Well,
all we know is here. Okay,
that's why that's one of the reasons why they do us the way they do us. We have no one to come and represent us. You understand?
Every time we do something, they kill us. They kill us.
Hold on. What I'm saying is this here. That's why they treat the Chinese a certain kind of way. Because you know why? China call the United States and say, look here, you can't be doing our people like that.
They got power. That's power.
What I'm trying to tell you is that every other race of people got a country gotta back them up. We don't have a country that backs us up. You understand?
We don't have a nation.
Because
we don't have a nation.
We don't have a nationality.
Right. Colonize. This is what I was looking for. The word colonize. Right.
Colonization.
Right.
Colonization.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
See, they taught you. See, they was teaching you. They told you what they was teaching you was for one thing, but it was for a whole other thing.
Brainwash.
That's it. And we didn't know. You see what I'm saying? We didn't know, and our parents didn't know. That's why our parents said, go and do what they tell you to do. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know. You dig what I'm saying?
Didn't know.
This is what I'm saying. So the indoctrination kept going on and on. Yeah, as Brother Malcolm say, a vicious cycle.
A vicious cycle.
A vicious cycle. And what you see in the day, see what you have to understand what we're dealing with today. The kids we're dealing with today, we're dealing with the crack babies. This is what you're dealing with now. We're dealing with the crack babies.
The substance abuse is killing us. You know?
But do you
That's what it is. You understand what you're saying, man?
Okay, what I'm trying to get you to understand is that the crack babies was the ones that their parents were smoking crack while the baby was in the stomach. So they came right in. Okay, now listen to what I'm saying. Now they grown and they're having babies. You understand what I'm saying? And these are the kids that we're dealing with today. You understand what I'm saying?
There's no structure. There's no structures, and they have no boundaries. And you can say that they are lawless individuals, dangerous. Yeah.
You got to understand there's none in the home because their parents didn't come from it. You understand? You're dealing with crack babies. You dig what I'm saying? This is what we're dealing with today.
Yeah.
You see,
right.
That's what we're dealing with today. See, once we make that connection and say, okay, now, see, once you know what you're dealing with, then you say, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Now, I got to find a way. We got to find a remedy. Well, it's like going to the doctor, and you tell the doctor, you got a cold or you're not feeling good. He gonna ask you what's your symptoms. I got a runny nose. I feel cold. You understand what I'm saying? He got to get your symptoms so he can write you a prescription for what's ailing you.
Well, I think like the brother. I hear you. We need mental surgery if that's the case.
And
You understand?
And that's
We
what
need
I'm
the
trying
mental
to
surgery.
tell you. That's what
Right
we
on.
need. We got to
Yeah.
have a reprogramming. We have to
Yeah.
have a reprogramming. That's why when you hear me say mindset, that's what I'm saying. I just don't say reprogramming. I just say mindset. See, the mindset is what comes out. What's in you is what's going to come out. So if you've been taking in a bunch of bull crap, what's going to come out is a bunch of bull crap.
Image. Okay.
That's
A
what's
psychological image of slavery.
That's
Yeah.
it, 'cause the only thing that come out of you is what's in you, my brother. If it ain't in you, it can't come out. It's just
Right.
like these computers. The only thing they spit out is what's in them. It's what we put in the computers,
That's
what it
what,
spit out.
but that's what I mean by, a lot of people, they don't know themselves. So they've been programmed, and they worship imagery. You know what I mean? They really don't have the wherewithal to understand how this world, it goes. That's why it really don't, they really have no value, okay, when it comes to human life. It's so easy for them to just to kill something and go to prison, okay, because they don't know how beautiful they are on the inside, for real. They don't know what they have there. They have not been taught.
Most
Okay.
of them I talk to, my brother, they chasing the light. And what I mean
I mean,
by
hey,
and what I
but
mean
it's
by
an image. It's
what
an
I mean
image,
by-
man.
What I mean by chasing the light, that's
Mhm.
why every time you see them, they be on something live somewhere, so they can see themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Like this here. And so when I talk to the young brothers, what I tell them is that quit chasing the light and shine the light that's within you. Shine the light that's within you outward.
Right.
The light you chasing is really inside you. That's the light that you want to show. That's the light that you want to shine. You understand?
Right.
Instead of chasing it, it's inside you. See, what they chasing is really inside of them. They just don't
Right.
know it. You see
We
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
find out. Right.
They just don't know it. You dig? Yeah, they just don't know it. They just don't know it. You dig? So yeah, that's what that is. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all come down to mindset. Mindset mindset is what you do. It ain't what you say, it's what you do. Now you have to understand what we're up against when we're up against with these young kids, with these young brothers and young sisters. We're up against rap music, man. Rap music controls them. These rappers controls them, brother. The rappers controls them. And that's what you got. The rappers controls our kids, man. They listen and they tell you that the rappers raise them. I done talked to young folks who said the rappers raised them. They said they don't listen to their mama, they listen to the rappers. The rappers raised them. Okay, Miss Elliott said at some point we have to break this generational curse. We have to know our history, but we have to lay a road that will heal us along the way. But yeah, so you got to know what you're up against. You see what I'm saying? And I pretty much know. You dig what I'm saying? From all the years I've been out here, you already know, you didn't roll with me. I'll be on 2-3 sides of towns, man, all in the matter of an hour or two in one day. You dig what I'm saying? And I might do that 4-5 times a day. You dig? And talk to brothers and sisters all from all that side of town. You dig what I'm saying? I get many different answers, many different views from many different people, because I'm in and out of barbershops and beauty shops. You dig what I'm saying? So I get many different views of things.
Got my earbuds in there.
Is you still connected?
Wow. You know, you speak about the rap,
Can you hear me?
although
Can you hear me?
it's bigger than just rap, man. You know,
Can you hear me?
it's everything. It's Hollywood, you know.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
You
me?
can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I can hear you, but I don't think you can hear me.
I can't hear you.
That's what I thought.
Earbuds off.
Why don't you just try it through your phone?
One of them went dead on me, so I went to get the other one, but it won't come on.
Disconnect and just use your phone. Oh, shit, you can't hear me.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Right. Try just using your phone and not the headset. Try just using your phone and not the headset.
That's the point. My volume is all the way up. That was something, man.
Disconnect them. My guest is having technical difficulties.
Say something.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
It's not really loud, but I can hear you.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and do your spiel. Go on and do your spiel.
I'm just saying that, I mean, like, this thing that we're dealing with it's from all angles, man. It's like we've been hold up. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
It's not working, bro. We've been dealing with some things for a long time. You know, like I said, we have been like targeted, you know, to be on the bottom, you know, and it's not a secret, you know, everybody know it, you know, and we're playing right into their hands each and every day. There's other people coming from other countries, you know, they are on this totem pole. They have risen above us. We still on the bottom of the totem pole. And all the time that we've been over here, it's like we have just continued to plummet, you know. And I'm not speaking at us, you know, in a bad term, but, you know, when I look, you know, it's just like, wow, we look like we're going somewhere, but we really haven't. I think that we're taking all of our kings, you know, and the people that have the most those positions in this on this side of the world. They're too busy. They're doing them, although they're not seeing what the possibility of that that unity could do for all of us. You know, bring us up to another level. I mean, our kings now are the ones that's playing ball, sing and dance, you know, the entertainers, brothers and sisters in the pulpit. You know, everybody's out to get that dollar. And they saying, well, hey, you get your dollar the way I got mine. And I'm not knocking anybody for what they have done with their own time to get their own money. Although when I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying, where I am and where we are as a people, you say, well, damn, our kings and queens have just fallen asleep. If the little man can see, I consider myself as the little man. There's so much that I see that has changed. You know, I see things because I've changed. You know, and we are in a bad situation. You know, every day someone say, "Man, something coming." You know what I mean? It's gonna get worse. You know, no matter how. Let me put it like this: we're poor. Okay, we're poor. I'm gonna put it like that: we're poor. Okay, this is two types of people in this world: rich and poor. I'm poor, and I don't mind saying I'm poor. Rich in spirit, but in wealth, I'm poor. There is no family wealth that I got to pass down. Okay, and that's like so many of us. Okay, that speaks volume of our presence being here on this earth. What are we going to pass down to our children? Okay, so many of us can say, hey, we got anything to pass down, let alone burying ourselves before we go. You know, people got to look to anywhere they can, you know what I'm saying, go fund me just to bury my uncle, my brother, my father, because nobody has planned for what's to come, the inevitable. That's just one main, you know what I'm saying, thing that we have to worry about. But how do we get out this ditch, man? How do we get back in favor, you know what I'm saying, of wealth? You know, because we have always been, you know what I'm saying, this planet has always been inundated with us for thousands of years. You know, history would tell you that. If we just read the history, you know what I'm saying, of what we used to have or had at one time, okay, how did we lose it? You know, how do we even get that respect back for ourselves, you know what I'm saying, as a people? You know, it's like it's a dire need just for that. Just to be able to say, hey, how you doing, my brother? Hey, sister, how you doing? Without you saying, hey, you in the morning I say, grand rises, or good morning, right? They might say, what's so good about it? You know, this is what we get. Because this is what our mentality is. You know, it's against one another.
You know what I tell them when they say that? You know what I tell them?
What?
If you say what's so good about it, you know what I let them know? You're on the wrong mission. Then you don't have a mission. Because if you have a mission, then it'll be a grand rising for you.
Right.
Because you have a mission. Because you have a mission. And see, my mission, me personally, my mission is to leave something. See, I'm going to do something that's greater than myself.
Right.
That's what I'm out to do. Something that's greater than myself that I can leave behind. Not just for my kids. See, because a man is supposed to leave wealth for his children. You're supposed to try to put things in place to leave enough wealth for 3 generations. You understand me? So that's the mission that we have to be on. But it's got to be connected body, mind, and soul wise. Do you understand what I'm saying? It can't just be the dollar. So when you get a grand rising from me, that grand rising is rise up, young man. Rise up, get on your job. You understand? And it don't always just mean money. It means get on your job, body, mind, and soul wise. Get the knowledge of self. See, every day what I do, my brother, is I raise my financial IQ. And it don't mean I raise it with money. I raise it with my studies. I raise it with my studies. See, me, I already think like a millionaire. I already think like a millionaire. I put things in place like a millionaire does. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole
Right.
mission is body, mind, and soul have to go. So I raise my financial IQ. Once you raise your financial IQ, the financial IQ is the know-how. No one can take the know-how. Then you can pass the know-how on and on and on and on. But you can only give it to those who want it.
Right. So how would you go about spreading that or expanding that mindset to the youth that would take it? The youth are the future for us.
First of all, you got to get inside their heads.
Yeah.
So you can plant that seed. You got to get inside their heads first. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to get inside their head. See, once, as I said before, once you know what you're dealing with, then you know what you're dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? You could start putting up, you could start writing out a prescription then, once you know what you're dealing with.
Right.
If you don't know what you're dealing with, how you gonna write a prescription for it?
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, brother. We've been on here about 2 hours, brother. I enjoyed you. What I'm gonna do, this is what we're gonna do, brother. I'm gonna bring you on. I'm gonna give you a night where you're gonna come on and either you can give a presentation or you can, I'd like you to give a testimony, man, of what you've been through, man, and where you're at now and where you're going. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially so the young brothers can see it and hear it. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about it, a lot, because it's just something that I don't do. But when the time comes, I want them to know, what they up against, we've been in the street,
that's what I'm saying.
We've been in the joints, you know what I mean?
I would like for you to come on and do it and do that. You dig what I'm saying?
But whenever you feel like it's a time, then just
all you gotta do is let me know.
Be more than welcome.
What night you want to do it. That's what you do.
Okay.
Let me know what night you want to do it.
All right, brother. I'll do that.
You dig what I'm saying?
And I just I appreciate it, Top, and I hope that our conversations, man, was united more than opposed. You know what I'm saying, to our mentalities, our ideologies, our concepts, and beliefs.
It don't matter. It's just about getting the information to the people. That's the bottom line.
My thing, I have to speak my piece, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want the disunity. You dig? I don't want the disunity.
Listen, my brother.
Yeah. We just dialogued just a minute ago. That's what that was, a dialogue.
That's it. The bottom line, my brother, is to get the information to the people by any means necessary.
Right.
Get the information to the people. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I say. Get the information to the people. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you do it. Get the information to the people, man. You dig? My whole.
So you saying you got to get the power to the people?
Get the information to the people. Get the information.
You got to give the people what they need.
Yeah.
You got to fight the powers. Fight the powers that be.
Yes,
what?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Fight the powers. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm out.
Yes, sir. Yeah. But I enjoyed you tonight, my brother. So what you do is just let me know what night you want to do. You want to do that? Oh, he going out already. Okay. Peace and black power. Peace and black power. Peace and black power. I was gonna let the brother do a closeout, but he went out too fast on me. I'm gonna thank everybody for tuning in, and we're gonna sign on out of here. That's my good brother just came in. Man, he'll go back to elementary school. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him come on when he's ready to give his story. He got a hell of a story for y'all. So when he's ready to do it, I'm pretty sure he'll get with me. Okay, Ms. Elliott say, yes, I definitely enjoyed this conversation. Hope you return more often. Everyone, thanks again for tuning in. Have a great night. Yep, you too, baby. Everybody have a great night. Peace and Black Power, right black at you. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Subscribe to the channel and share. Share the information to your social medias. Peace and Black Power. I'm out of here.